Good morning students, welcome to today's class. So we have been discussing about chapter 17 special types of quadrilaterals in that exercise 17. Next question, sixth one, ABCD is a rhombus. If angle BAC equal to 38 degree, find angle ACB, angle DAC, angle ADC. So here a rhombus ABCD is given. In that angle BAC, it is 38 degree. Okay, first angle you have to find angle ACB. That is this angle. Okay, so you know about a rhombus. In a rhombus, all sides are equal. Okay, four sides are equal in a rhombus. Now consider triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, you can see AB will be equal to BC. Side AB will be equal to side BC because AB and BC are sides of a rhombus. Now, if you are considering this triangle ABC, AB equal to BC. So, what about the angles opposite to these two equal sides? They are also equal. Okay, this triangle ABC, its two sides are equal. Therefore, it is an isosceles triangle we can say. Okay, now isosceles triangle property you know, if two sides are equal, the angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. Therefore, what we can write, angle BAC equal to angle ACB. Okay, these two angles will be equal because in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to equal sides are also equal. Okay, therefore angle BAC it is given 38 degrees. So angle ACB is also 38 degree you can say. Okay, angle ACB equal to 38 degree. This is first question. Okay, next second one you have to find angle DAC. This is angle DAC. Angle DAC, this angle. Okay, now you know rhombus is a parallelogram. So opposite sides will be parallel. Opposite sides of a rhombus are parallel. Okay, so if AD is parallel to BC, then angle ACB and angle DAC will form alternate angles. That is Z angle. Okay, since AD, you can write AD parallel to BC in a rhombus. Therefore, angle ACB equal to angle DAC. They are alternate angles. They form a pair of alternate angles. Okay, therefore, what is angle DAC? Angle ACB we got here 38 degree. So angle DAC equal to 38 degree we can write. Okay, so second answer is also 38 degree. Now in the third one, angle ADC. So here in this rhombus ABCD, angle BAC is given 38 degree. Okay, and we know the side AB is parallel to side CD. Okay, these opposite sides are parallel in a rhombus. So angle CAB or BAC, this angle, and angle ACD will form alternate angles. Okay, since AB parallel to DC, angle BAC equal to angle ACD, they form alternate angles. Okay, therefore angle ACD equal to 38 degree. Angle BAC it is given 38 degree. Therefore angle ACD is also 38 degree since they form alternate angles. Okay, now we have to find this angle ADC. Okay, now consider this triangle ADC. In this triangle, if we apply angle sum property, we got this angle 38 degree. In second question, we find angle DAC is 38 degree. in the third question we find angle DCA equal to 38 degree. Now you need to find the third angle of triangle ADC. Okay, you know the angle sum property of a triangle. Sum of three angles, it is 180 degree. So in triangle ADC, angle ADC plus angle ACD plus angle DAC equal to 180 degree by angle sum property of a triangle. Okay, now angle ADC we don't know. Angle ACD we got it 38 degree plus angle DAC is also 38 degree equal to 180 degree. Now angle ADC plus 38 plus 38, you will get 76 degree equal to 180 degree. So angle ADC equal to 180 degree minus 76 degree. Okay, now you can subtract 180 minus 76, you will get 104 degree. Okay, so angle ADC equal to 104 degree. This is the third answer. Eighth question. PQRS is a parallelogram whose diagonals intersect at N. If angle PMS equal to 54 degree, angle QSR equal to 25 degree and angle SQR equal to 30 degree, find angle RPS, angle PRS, angle PSR. So you can draw the diagram here. PQRS parallelogram, angle PMS 54 degree, angle QSR 25 degree, angle SQR 30 degree. First you have to find angle RPS. RPS, this angle. So here angle SQR, it is given 30 degree. Okay, angle SQR equal to 30 degree is given. This angle SQR and angle PSQ, these two angles, PSQ, this angle. Okay, they form a pair of alternate angles. As PS is parallel to QR, angle SQR and angle PSQ form alternate angles. Okay, so they are equal. Angle SQR is equal to angle PSQ. The reason is they are alternate angles. Alternate angles. PQRS is a parallelogram. You know the opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. So this PS is parallel to QR. Therefore angle SQR and angle PSQ are alternate angles. Okay, so they are equal and angle SQR equal to 30 degrees. So PSQ, angle PSQ is also 30 degree. Okay, so this angle we got 30 degree. Okay, now you consider this triangle PMS. In this triangle, one angle is 54 degree, second angle is 30 degree. You can find the third angle. That is angle RPS. Okay, so how can you find the third angle if two angles of a triangle are given? You can use angle sum property. Okay, by using angle sum property of a triangle, that is sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Using that property, you can find the third angle, that is RPS. Okay, third angle it is RPS. Okay, so applying angle sum property in this triangle, what you will get? Angle PMS plus angle QSR, QSP plus angle RPS equal to 180 degree. Okay, angle PMS, this angle PSQ, this angle PSQ, this angle plus angle RPS, this angle RPS equal to 180 degree. Sum of three angles 180 degree. Okay, so you will get like this. Now angle PMS, it is given 54 degree. Angle PSQ, we find it 30 degree plus angle RPS equal to 180 degree. Now 54 degree plus 30 degree, it is 84 degree plus angle RPS equal to 180 degree. So from this you can find angle RPS equal to 180 degree minus 84 degree. Okay, you will get 96 degree. So we got this angle, that is angle RPS, you got 96 degree. Okay, next second one, angle PRS, that is this angle. Okay, this angle you need to find. Second question. Now you can consider triangle PSR, this triangle. Considering this triangle, first angle, one angle it is 96 degree. Second angle 30 plus 25 you will get 55 degree. You can find the third angle, that is angle PRS by angle sum property. Okay, applying angle sum property in this triangle, you will get angle PRS. Okay. So applying angle sum property in this triangle PSR, you will get angle RPS plus angle PSR plus angle PRS equal to 180 degree. Okay, applying angle sum property in this triangle, you will get angle RPS, this angle. Okay, angle PSR, this full angle. Okay, 25 plus 30 you have to add, then only you will get the angle PSR. Then angle PRS equal to 180 degree. So that we can write. Okay, in triangle PRS, angle RPS plus angle PSR plus angle PRS equal to 180 degree. Now RPS, what we got angle RPS, it is 96 degree. First question we find it. Plus angle PSR, you can see in the diagram, this is 30 degree and this is 25 degree. So 30 plus 25, it is 55 degree. Angle PSR, it is 55 degree. Okay, so 55 degree plus angle PRS equal to 180 degree. So 96 plus 55, what you will get? 151 degree plus angle PRS equal to 180 degree. So angle PRS, how can you find 180 degree? This 151 degree you can take to the other side. So minus 151 degree you will get. Okay, 180 minus 151 degree, you will get 29 degree. So angle PRS equal to 29 degree. Third question, angle PSR. So from the diagram you can see angle PSR equal to 30 degree plus 25 degree, it is 55 degree. Okay, we already find it in the second question. So angle PSR equal to 30 degree plus 25 degree, you will get 55 degree. Okay. 11th question is homework for you. Next, 20th question. Use the information given in the following diagram to find the values of x, y and z. So here a parallelogram is given, its angles, sides, it is given. Okay, you have to find the values of x, y and z. So you can use the properties of parallelogram here. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. That property you know. So AB equal to CD. Okay, now what is AB given here? 2x plus 25 equal to CD, it is given 3x plus 14. Now you can solve this to find the value of x. Okay, now this 2x you can take to this side. 2x you can take to right side. 14 you can take to this side. So what you will get? 25 minus 14 plus 14, on taking to left side it will be minus 14 equal to 3x minus 2x. Positive 2x you are taking to the other side. So that will be minus 2x. Now 25 minus 14, it is 11. Okay, 11 equal to 3x minus 2x, it is x. So x value we got 11. Okay. Next you can find y. Here you can see this angle is given y plus 9 degree. This angle is 24 degree. But they form a pair of alternate angles. AB is parallel to CD. Therefore, angle BAC equal to angle ACD since they are alternate angles. Okay. AB is parallel to CD. Therefore, angle BAC equal to angle ACD since they are alternate angles, Z angles. Now angle BAC here it is 24 degree. Angle ACD it is y plus 9 degree. So you can write 24 degree equal to y plus 9 degree. Now solve this to find y. Okay, this plus 9 you can take to this side. So you will get 24 minus 9 equal to y. Okay, so what you will get, 24 minus 9, it is 15. So 15 equal to y. That is y equal to 15. Y value also we got, it is 15. Okay, now you need to find the value of z. Okay, for that let's substitute value of y in these angles. 3y plus 5 degree, let us substitute y, and in y plus 9 degree also let us substitute y. Y equal to 15 you got. So angle DAC equal to 3y plus 5 degree. That is 3 into 15 plus 5 degree. Okay, 3 into 15 it is 45 degree plus 5 degree, you will get 50 degree. Okay, so angle DAC equal to 3y plus 5 degree equal to 50 degree you got. Next, angle ACD equal to y plus 9 degree, that is y it is 15. So 15 plus 9 degree you will get a 24 degree. Okay, so in this triangle, this angle is 50 degree. Okay, considering this triangle ADC, we are considering this triangle. So in this 3y plus 5 degree it is 50 degree. Okay, this angle y plus 9 degree it is 24 degree. Now you can find the third angle. By using angle sum property you can find the third angle. Why you are finding this third angle? If you got this angle, you will get the value of z. Okay, these angles, angle ADC, that is this angle, and z, they are equal because opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. That property we know. Okay, that's why we are substituting for y values and finding these two angles. Using angle sum property, you can find the third angle. Then that third angle will be equal to this z because they are opposite angles of a parallelogram. Okay. So in triangle ADC, y value substitute ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ആംഗിൾ 50 ഡിഗ്രി, രണ്ടാമത്തെ ആംഗിൾ 24 ഡിഗ്രി കിട്ടി. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തേർഡ് ആംഗിൾ സം പ്രോപ്പർട്ടി വെച്ചിട്ട് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. ആൻഡ് ദിസ് തേർഡ് ആംഗിൾ, ഈ തേർഡ് ആംഗിൾ ഏതിനോട് ഈക്വൽ ആയിരിക്കും? സെഡിനോട് ഈക്വൽ ആയിരിക്കും. കാരണം തേർഡ് ആംഗിളും സെഡും ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആംഗിൾസ് ആണ്. പാരലലോഗ്രാമിന്റെ ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആംഗിൾസ്. ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ആംഗിൾസ് പാരലലോഗ്രാമിന്റെ എന്തായിരിക്കും? ഈക്വൽ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, so this angle, third angle, and z value will be equal. Okay, so in triangle ADC, applying angle sum property, you will get angle DAC plus angle ACD plus angle ADC equal to 180 degree. Angle DAC we find it 3y plus 5 degree, it is 50 degree. So 50 degree plus angle ACD y plus 9 degree, which is 24 degree, plus angle ADC equal to 180 degree. Now 50 degree plus 24 degree, it is 74 degree plus angle ADC equal to 180 degree. So what will be angle ADC? 180 degree minus 74 degree. Okay, you can subtract 180 minus 74. You will get a 106 degree. So angle ADC you got a 106 degree. Therefore, Z angle ADC equal to Z equal to 106 degree. Since angle ADC and Z are opposite angles of a parallelogram. Angles of a parallelogram. You can write the reason. Okay, so x equal to 11, y equal to 50, and z equal to 106 degree. Okay. Now 21. The following figure is a rectangle in which x is to y equal to 3 is to 7. Find the values of x and y. So you can see the diagram. This is a rectangle. This is x, this is y, and the third angle, this is 90 degree. because that is an angle of a rectangle. Okay, ഈ ആംഗിൾ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് റെക്ടാങ്കിളിന്റെ ആംഗിൾ ആണ്. ആൻഡ് യു നോ ദ ആംഗിൾസ് ഓഫ് എ റെക്ടാങ്കിൾ, ഓൾ ആംഗിൾസ് ഓഫ് എ റെക്ടാങ്കിൾ ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് right angle, that is 90 degree. Okay, now what is given? X is to y equal to 3 is to 7. So what will be x value and y value? From this you can write x equal to 3a degree, y equal to 7a degree. If you write, if you got a ratio means x is to y equal to 3 is to 7 means x value, the measure of x, it will be 3a degree. Y will be 7a degree. In this way you can write any variable, you can multiply with this terms of the ratio. Okay. Now you can apply angle sum property in this triangle. So x plus y plus 90 degree. Okay, these are the three angles of triangle x, y and 90. X plus y plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree by angle sum property of a triangle. Okay, now what we take x? X we take a 3a and y we take a 7a. Okay, so that you can substitute here. So you got 3a plus 7a plus 90 equal to 180 degree. For x we substitute 3a degree, for y we substitute 7a degree. Okay, plus 90 degree equal to 180 degree. Now 3a degree plus 7a degree, it is 10a degree plus 90 equal to 180 degree. So 10a, this 90 you can take to this side. So you will get 180 minus 90, that is 10a equal to 90. So what will be the value of a? A equal to 90. This 10 we can take to that side. So it will be by 10. You will get a 9. The value of a we got a 9. Okay, so you can find x and y now. X, how we take x? X equal to 3a, that is 3 into 9. Value of a we got it 9. So 3 into 9 it is 27 degree. This is x. Now how can you find y? Y equal to 7a we take. So 7a equal to 7 into 9, you will get 63 degree. So x equal to 27 degree and y equal to 63 degree. Okay. Now here remaining problems. Question 9 and 10. Then questions from 12 to 19. And then last 22nd question. These questions are proofs questions. This is not needed this year. Next year you will be studying about this. So from this chapter study the problems that we have discussed. Okay.